graduated from Durham University, I rang my mother and told her of my future plans. She cried. My friends told me that I was crazy and asked where I was going to get enough money from to live on, and one person even said that I should grow up and become more sensible and responsible. Their powerful and less than supportive responses surprised me. After all, it wasn't as if I was going to become a drugs dealer or animal rights protester. I had made a choice, and I was determined. They were not going to make me change my mind. I had decided that I was not going to start on a traditional career path. No, I was going to go abroad and work with the Voluntary Service Overseas, otherwise known as VSO. When I started doing research into a job with VSO, the first thing I found was the amazing diversity of people who get involved with the organisation. Every year, the VSO sends approximately 2,000 people, ranging from age 21 to people in their 70s, to various parts of the world. These people have wide-ranging skills, for example, medical, teachers, engineers, plumbers, architects, computer programmers, farmers, and so on. The core philosophy of VSO is that you spend 2 years in a country working with the local people and sharing your skills with them, so that when you leave, they are equipped to help themselves. The reason that I chose VSO was not because I wanted to look like a saint. It was more a case of not wishing to go straight from university into a job. The very thought of it filled me with horror. For sure, I went to all the university careers presentations, but only for the free food and alcohol. And I listened to the accountancy firms and management consultants talk so enthusiastically about the training they could offer, the social life, the overseas offices, and the fun of the work. But in reality, all these talks were the same. They always finished by showing you how much you could be earning after 5, 10, 15, 30 years with the organisation. If money was their strongest selling point, then I wasn't interested. I only had one life and wanted to use it in better ways. I was invited to the VSO interview day, and they were interesting and different from the corporate sales pitch. They needed to be different, as they were assessing our ability to work and cope in very different countries and circumstances. For example, remote Nepalese villages or undeveloped areas of Indonesia. The interview day ended with an unusual game involving coloured ping-pong balls and 3 buckets, and a set of rules about how they were to be arranged. I failed utterly, but must have displayed a suitable calm, because a week later I received a letter offering me a place in China. After this offer, I attended a couple of weekend courses with the other successful candidates, and we discussed and and work through the challenges that we would face. For example, the loneliness, homesickness, and the excitement of living the extraordinary lives that we would soon be living. And then suddenly, I and 40 other volunteers were on a plane to Beijing.